I had on 31st of October asked the Finance Minister to state actions taken by the Bank Negara over the conduct of two individuals, employees of M-Bank, Joanne Yu and Chia Teck Kwang, for covering up money laundering activities relating to 1MDB. The question was raised because the Wall Street Journal had on the 6th of September made very specific allegations against M-Bank and its officials for facilitating and abetting money laundering transactions worth billions of ringgit, particularly into the accounts of the Prime Minister Datuk Seri Najib Razak. In making the allegations, the prestigious financial paper substantiated the claims with private conversations between M-Bank officials with Low Teck Jo, or known as Jolo, who was carrying out the transactions on behalf of the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had given Low access to his accounts, according to investigative documents cited by Wall Street Journal. His primary contact at M-Bank was Joanna Yu, the banker he had warned via BlackBerry to communicate discreetly. Chia Teck Kwang, a senior M-Bank executive and advisor to the bank chairman, handled the account personally, the BlackBerry messages indicate. According to the Wall Street Journal, Low sent hampers of food to Yu and lunched with her at noodle shops. According to the phone messages, he kept reinforcing the need for secrecy. Very, very important. No one should know in M-Bank besides you or Chia or get hold of the statement. One message said, because if it gets to the internet where funds were, then headache. You even made recommendations on which US correspondent bank, Wells Fargo or JP Morgan, will raise less questions involving the transfers. These messages clearly indicate a conspiracy by the above parties to at best hide the transactions from scrutiny and at worst blatantly masking illicit transactions as legitimate ones. In his reply to me, Datuk Seri Najib Razak appeared to confirm the above allegations when he said Bank Negara has undertaken the necessary investigations on the financial institutions relating to 1MDB under the Financial Services Act, Islamic Financial Services Act and Anti-Money Laundering Act. Based on the investigation results, enforcement actions have been duly executed by Bank Negara with the power provided to it under the law, which means that something went wrong. Something was found wrong. That's why supposedly actions have been taken. However, we were never informed of what actions has been taken. And we all know from public sources, publicly available sources, that both these people are still free men, Joanna Yu and Chia Teck Kwang. Chia Teck Kwang was the group managing director of M-Bank until his retirement in 2012 and remains, as far as we are aware, an advisor to the chairman of M-Bank. He is also the chairman of Berjaya Sports Toto and an independent director at IOI Group. If Bank Negara has indeed taken action against him for abetting money laundering offences, can he still be a chairman or a director at publicly listed companies? Bank Negara's absence of any visible action against banks and its officers who were complicit in money laundering offences is in stark contrast to the actions taken by the Singapore authorities to defend the integrity of their banking system. Former private banker Yu Yak Chi, who dealt with Jolo and 1MDB, has been jailed for 18 weeks and fined 24,000 for forging reference letters, vouching for Low family, and for failing to report suspicious transactions involving tens of millions of dollars coursing through the BSI Bank in Singapore. Yak will also surrender 7.5 million to the state to demonstrate his genuine contrition. Another former banker with the Swiss BSI Bank, Yo Jia Wei, is currently on trial over 4 charges for perverting the course of justice and another 7 counts of money laundering, cheating and forgery over the same Jolo and 1MDB related scandal. Unfortunately for the new Governor of Bank Negara Malaysia, Datuk Muhammad Ibrahim's silence and reticence in tackling the above money laundering scandal will only serve to enhance Malaysia's reputation as a global kleptocracy.